Maria from Mari's Way of Life. Welcome back to my channel. I am a mommy, I am a planner babe, and I'm a first grade teacher. Today, I am doing teacher plan with me. So if you're interested, go ahead and stay tuned. Okay, let's take a look. Today, we are actually working on week 6. Let me go ahead and bring out my handy dandy tool, or I should say tools, because with these nails I might need them. And on my tripod I actually have these stickers that I'm going to use, or at least a couple of them. This one right here is from PM Designs, and I like to put it up here just to denote the week that I'm working with. It is week 6 of school, and I like having that reminder right there, as well as how many days we are going to be in school by the end of this week. And that should be, we were 23 days last time, so that's 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 days. And actually, just going to use this side. Like so. So those are the first things I like to do, and I think I'm like kind of finding a flow on how I would like to do this, and prepping my stickers before kind of helps me through that, as well as now that I pulled those out, I will actually turn to my September calendar, monthly calendar, so that I have it available right beside me and denote the days that there's something going on. And on the 16th, it is TA day, and I actually, as much as I try to get ready, did not pull out something to signify that for tomorrow. And just so you know, I went ahead and talked to the secretary and to PTO members as well, and we were able to get them an insulated cup and personalize it with the proctor's and teacher assistant's name. So we have that ready for them tomorrow. Now the only thing is I didn't have anything to wrap them with, but I know our PTO president is awesome and she might have something ready. If not, then you know what? They are ready. The insulated cups are ready, so I think they will love them. I really do. So I am just going to denote that by putting an apple right here. And then also we have a fundraiser delivery on this day, so I will also denote that by using one of these stickers. And I don't know what I was thinking when I didn't plan accordingly for that, so that's okay, because I can always, you know what, I like this one right here. Oh, did I just do that? I see it. It's right here. I apologize. Oh my God. There we go. Okay. So I will actually put it here as a reminder as well. So let me go ahead and write that in. All right, so that's the fundraiser delivery. Not perfect, but it's there. Then on the 17th, we do have a staff meeting or a faculty meeting. Most of these stickers are from the Mambi collection, and they either come from this one right here, the 1192 sticker value pack, or the 786 sticker value pack. So either or. And then I will also put in here TA day. And then we are celebrating proctors as well. And proctors and TAs work directly with our students. One of them do so in the playground, and the other is in the classroom with our kiddos. So we are going to leave that right there as a reminder. Then on the 18th, we actually had our data chats canceled, so I don't need a sub for this day. And Thursday, we do have picture day or fall pictures, and that's for the whole school, like that. And that's it. So that's it for that part. And that sidebar with the dates is complete. Now I'm going to go ahead and speed you through the process of putting the headers on, as well as putting the 100-mile shoes that I typically like to do for stickers. Then I will go ahead and stencil in and also add these stickers like computer lab, early release day, assessments. Did I say computer lab? I probably did. And library day. I think that's what it is. As soon as I do that, I'll be back. Okay, here we go. Now we have this part done, and I am excited. I love the actual setup of this whole thing. A couple of things that I want to mention. I did do mathematics here by mistake, so I had to wipe that out. And then also, I should have lowered this phonics time a little bit lower so that I can fit in a 100-mile sticker. But overall, I think that's it. Oh, one more thing, sorry. I do have a birthday celebration or a birthday for one of my students on Friday. So I forgot to add that in. I just put it here on the side. And yeah, okay. So now I'm just gonna front load you with the fact that I don't feel every single thing this is just the skeleton for my week, and then I fill it in as we go, just because some things may happen, some things may not. Everything here was done with joy pens, just multicolor. And then I am going to go ahead and now bring out my Pilot Frixion, because as you know, I make a lot of mistakes. So but more than anything, I use them because during the week I like to be able to erase things that didn't happen, or what I've been doing lately is just crossing them out, but it doesn't make me happy to cross things out. That being said, I still do it, sometimes because I'm in a rush, sometimes because one of the lessons extended and I just didn't start anything new. So that's the situation there. So I'm gonna start over here with the morning part of the school day, which runs from 9 to 11:25. This takes us straight to lunch. And I'm gonna start by putting in everything for morning business here. It is a 15-minute time frame in which students are awesome at just getting things done within that time. The donut here had a little bit of issues and I smeared it, so oh well, I'm gonna have to live with that, unless I might be able to change it in a little bit. You know what, I might change it just because it does bother me. So I'm going to get a black pen and we are going to get started with this part. If you've noticed, if you've been with me before, I did add an additional bullet just because our site is requiring us to put 100% attendance or 100% uniform. They're trying to implement this new, I guess, reward system. And so now we post it outside, and I do not remember to post that out. So what I figure I would do is add it as a monitor's job. So if I call attendance in the morning and it is 100%, then a monitor goes out and just flips that. It's just a sheet of paper really, and flips that paper saying that we have 100% attendance or 100% uniform, either or both. So no longer my job. I hand all of this to students to take care of. So now it is going to be attendance. I make sure that gets done within the first 15 minutes of class. I'm not going to lie, sometimes I forget. I do have an alarm as well. So yeah, and then announcements. Pledge. And I just add plural because we have the school pledge. And then rules and expectations. And then we have calendar. And then now we have attendance and uniform posters. I don't know what else to call it. Okay, I'm gonna speed you through and do the same all the way till Friday. Give me 1 sec. Okay, here we go. I am going to work on Falcon time, which is our RTA time. And at this point, I have to actually look into the Wonders website to see what we are doing. But typically, I put the sound that we're covering and what grammar or comprehension strategy I'm working on. And then the page number of the actual lesson. So I am going to go ahead and turn on my Wonders website TE and get that done, as well as the 100-mile. This is for PE time. And I think I'm going to talk to my colleague teacher, because although I have said before that we were alternating, we actually have not started, and I would like to do that because that gives me time to work in the classroom as well. So we'll see whether she wants to go tomorrow or start on Tuesday. That way we will alternate who takes the class, both classes that day, so that way we have some prep time for ourselves. So that's what's happening here. So I'm gonna leave that blank for now, this part, and then my name will go here or her name depending on who takes them out. Then this time right here is denoted for phonics time and grammar as well. So this is phonics and grammar time through the Wonders program. And then I am going to go ahead and take us through this part as well and do the unit, the week, and the lesson number. And that will be all the way through Friday. So I don't skip any lessons in Wonders. And then of course here I will denote like little notes of what I'm specifically doing within that time. Not very detailed because we have a TE, so our TE guides us through those things if we forget. If not, we just naturally do this stuff anyway, as long as we see what we're covering that day. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the writing, and I do that using the Wonders theme, whatever that theme might be, or the essential question. Then I'm going to work on mathematics, and I am only doing lessons on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in terms of Go Math, and then I'm working on word problems on Monday and Friday with centers integrated into it. PLTW, PLTW, PLTW. It's Project Lead the Way. It's a STEM curriculum that our district provides. Then we have an early release on Tuesday, and then Fun Friday on Friday. And while I grade papers, because it's super critical that I actually get this done at work while the students are in centers, because I don't want to bring it home. And this is a great strategy. Students are still working and you are getting work done as well, so it is perfect time. And I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. I stopped writing with this black pen because it ran out. It was just the weirdest thing. It started looking gray. So I didn't use this pen any longer, and I'm kind of sad about that because I haven't used it a lot, and they were recommended to me, so I purchased Frixion because I had, what are the other ones? Oh my gosh, I can't even think of the other brand that came out with erasable pens, but I thought these would last longer. Anyway, that's that. I am done. I sped through the whole process because I thought it would just be helpful and it will keep the video shorter. I changed a couple of things, not so much, just adding that attendance and the uniform post that I have to do at the door, and then kind of like my centers. This just time is a little bit overlap, like I said, but it'll be okay. The center time actually didn't work out this week the way I had the way I intended it to be, but I did get parent support. So I do have a parent volunteer or a classroom parent really, so she's going to be there all week during center time, and that is amazing. So I have to take advantage of that time and make sure that my students are taking advantage as well, so that we can get the most out of it. And did I just make sense? I don't even know. Anyway, long story short, I have to take advantage of the time that she's there. So really, I want to do like the 12 to 1 o'clock center time. And what is really, really messing up my schedule right now is the fact that I didn't think things through. And the students that mainstream to my class come in at 1. So I kind of have to stop centers and then keep moving with my day, because I really don't finish phonics here, and I kind of have to overlap it here, which is the reason why I moved language arts in the first place to this time, if that makes sense at all. But now, because I don't have a time that runs through, it's really messing me up, because I mean, I have computer lab. I made a point that I had library, just so that my students that mainstream into my class have access to these 2 days as well. Anyway, long story short, I don't know. I'm gonna really have to push to do the phonics and grammars between the 10th phonics grammar and the actual wonder story within this time frame right here. We'll see how that works. I just wrote it on this side because it's still like, I don't know, in the air, and it is overwhelming me a little bit. Although I got everything covered last week, I just felt like I was too rushed, and the students were fine. I mean, they were working great. I just feel like they can sense like my stress level around this time, just because there's so much going on. And I just want to say I might have to move it somewhere over here and then do 100-mile at this time, which I had at the beginning of the year, but it was way too hot. And this typically works out really well right here. And then by the time we head to lunch, we are done with centers. So hopefully the weather cools off a little bit, where I can actually transfer language arts up to the morning part before lunch, and so on and so forth. Anyway, for now, I think this week I'll still keep it this way, and next week we will be starting, actually I think it's Monday, fall begins, and hopefully that helps us here. Although I am in Southern California, I don't know, the weather is just so weird, and I don't know. I won't say more about that, but I hope you like this plan with me. I know it's not really super detailed like other times, but I want to call it a day right here. I'm gonna stop talking, and before I let you go, I want to show you that I did order these from PM Designs. It's Peaceful Mind Designs, and I haven't used them as much because this is all I had. My plan was to order more of these labels because I love the aesthetics of it, but now I started using a lot of stenciling due to budgeting. So I did have these. I used my stencils, and I used the Mambi, what are they called? Mambi sticker value packs. So that's what I used, as well as other stickers like printable stickers from Design by Two, polished patterns, and I think that's it. And all of those are Etsy shops, except of course for the Mambi sticker value packs. All right, one more thing. I am very excited, and I want to thank you because I have reached my 1,000 subscriber goal, and I am very humbled by that and very excited. I do recognize that I do budget planning, I do life planning, I do wellness planning, I do teacher planning, and I do vlogs. So I think the teacher planning and the vlogs go along very well, and so I am going to do 3 giveaways. I don't think that people that necessarily watch my budgeting videos watch my teacher videos, but I may be wrong. So if you are one of the rare people that actually watch all of my videos, then you have more chances of winning. I am not going to announce it or anything like that. If you stayed and to the end of this video and you were brave enough to be here and take your time and watch all the way through, then here it is. You get a $20 gift card if you like the video, subscribe to my channel, of course, and make sure that in your settings I am allowed to see if you are subscribed. Sometimes we don't push that button or that slider button, and then we are not allowed to see if you are subscribed to our channel or not. So make sure you're subscribed. And last but not least, please go ahead and comment down below what you are using to do your lesson plans or your teacher planning, and if it has worked for you other years all the way through. I think what I'm trying to say is I'm just trying to help our teacher community, because I know last year I started with one thing, and at the middle of the year, like, I don't know, I think it was like January, I switched it, and then by the end of the year I kind of just gave up. And it has happened every single year. Not the part of giving up, but like I just tend to switch things around. This is the first year where I actually do Mambi planning like this, and I am honestly really enjoying it. I'm hoping that I am consistent with this planning and that it works all the way through. So if you have anything that has worked for you, please go ahead and share it. I think it will help the teacher community, because what might work for me might not work for others, and we will like to support each other like that. So comment down below, subscribe to my channel, press like, and if you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Thank you for taking your time to watch all the way through. Thank you for your fidelity. Remember to take care of you so that everything else falls into place. Love you guys. Take care. But more than anything, God bless. Bye-bye.